This video cannot replace skills, a safety crew, and an understanding of the river. Have fun on the Tellico. The first rapid after the bridge is two small little 2-foot drops. If you go to the first one with a slight left angle, it sets you up for the second one. Then you can either eddy to the right, or as I do here, left hand angle, two drops, then I'll run direct. You can be left of center going off of the first 6-foot drop. There's Brandon with a nice boost stroke. Or you can go just right down the middle. All these benefit from a boost stroke and keeping your nose up so that you don't piton. At Dirty S's, there's an island in the middle of the river, small pyramid rock. Brandon's going between those right now. And then the rocks actually kind of guide you down as you bounce down. Just below that is a little rapid. You want to be anywhere but the first 6 feet off the right bank where there is a chance for a piton. At Auto Booth, left of the crease, 3 feet left of the crease sets you up for the perfect booth. Then slight left angle, as Brandon will show. Here we go. Booth, left angle, and then you're in the flow to go on downstream and eddy to the left. Crybaby is just above Baby Falls. You'll enter on river right, driving left. There's a huge dry rock in the middle of the river. If you'll aim for the most downstream corner of this dry rock, it causes you to miss the piton in the center of the river. Here is Brandon showing us, moving right to left, aiming at the bottom of the big dry rock. Then you can eddy either right or left for Baby Falls. Baby Falls left line, you always enter from the right, punch the small hole, and then just be patient. As you go towards the lip, left of the crease, big boost stroke. If you want to do the center or right line, punch the same hole, then kind of drive back right, getting the boost stroke, trying to keep your nose up so that you don't pencil in. Here is Brandon in super slow-mo, showing his beautiful boost stroke as he leans, boosts right over the crease. You don't want to fall down necessarily in the crease, but more power through that crease. In our foreground is Diaper Wiper, also known as Meat Grinder. On the left line, you'll slide down the rocks, have a right-hand angle that's parallel to this foam pile here at the bottom of the rapid. Be on a brace, hit the foam pile, let it turn you away from the dry rocks. Go down around the corner and punch a small hole at the bottom. I am going to demonstrate what to do when you don't have a good boost stroke and you want to just plug in and go deep off of Baby Falls, cool down on a nice summer day. Right line of Diaper Wiper, there's a small 2-foot ledge. Drop off the little ledge, but then stay as close to it as you can. By staying left, it keeps you from pitoning at the bottom. At Bald River, there's a great little mushroom booth. Go off the left side to keep from landing on dry rocks, and then punch a small hole at the bottom. Here's the hole. Here's Brandon showing us running directly and punching the hole. Next up is Jared's Knee. Jared's Knee is 4 distinct sections. At the entrance, go from the center of the river to the right eddy, and then pill out and stay along the right bank, just in the flow. You'll punch a little wave, a little hole, and then you have a huge eddy on the right. By catching this eddy, it breaks it up into very manageable pieces. All of Jared's Knee is actually 4 distinct sections, and by breaking those sections up, it does make it much more manageable. Next up after entrance is Pig's Knuckles. There's a sloping rock on the right. Go along to the left of it, and then there's a little mushroom booth. Or you can go between that booth and the sloping rock known as the Pittman Rock. From there, you travel downstream to river left, and at that drop, you angle back to the right, keeping off the left bank. Here's Brandon at Pig's Knuckles as he bounces through with his booth, and then sets up for sunshine practice. He's going to run it direct without catching the eddy. See how he goes left, and then he'll cut back to the right to stay off the right bank. Next up is the section that's actually the knee itself. Brandon's going to catch an eddy at the top of the knee on river right against the bank. This is about a 2 to maybe 3 boat eddy. From there, you have the option of catching an eddy in the center of the river. Then you have just the two last features of the knee. The first feature is a hole in the middle of the river. There's a fantastic little finger rock jutting out to the left of the hole. We're going to see Brandon slide over that finger rock. That keeps you out of the hole and sets your line up perfectly for the very last feature. Here's the finger rock, bounce off it, set up, then drive off the knee itself. I'm going to run it direct without catching the eddy. See, I'm coming up. I'm going to line up on the finger rock as I get close. I make a minor adjustment. It sets me up perfect, and off the knee you go. You want to stay as far right on the knee as water will allow. Up against the left bank is a pin potential. The Tellico is fantastic. Go out, be safe, have fun.